Hola, señor. ¿Cómo estás?
Muy bien, ¿y tú?
Bien, bien, bien. Today we are here talking about Halo episode 4. We're talking about episode 4?
Yes.
Yes, episode 4. Halo episode 4. All right. I guess let's get started. I don't know if I have too much to say about this episode, honestly.
I don't know if I have much to say on this episode too. I don't like this series.
I admit I was kind of enjoying it, but this episode was kind of boring for me, honestly.
Like, I think. Let me say I don't like this. Let me not say I don't like this series. It's too back and forth for me. And, like, they keep. One thing for them, I can't stand this little girl, Quan. I don't like her character.
I don't know what we're still doing looking at her, honestly.
I
She's not even with Master Chief anymore. So I'm like, why do we keep going back and forth? Like, is she gonna be reunited at some point?
Given the events of this episode, she probably is. But I truly do not care for this character, Quan. Like, there's honestly, when I wanted to watch a Halo show, I had no idea it was gonna have to do with 50% some girl's rebellion that like she doesn't even know the purpose of.
That no one is supporting her with.
I truly don't care. Like, oh, I thought she was just gonna be used as a tool to make the USNC like look bad, which she was briefly, even though it was kind of iffy because it just makes it seem like they all look bad.
I thought she was gonna be Master Chief or be trained like a Robin and be the next Master Chief.
Yeah, something like that. But even with that, I'm just like, it's whatever. Again, Halsey in this episode, as I say every episode, her acting phenomenal. She's definitely the best actress, I think, in my opinion, in the series.
I don't think
This
that's hard to do, honestly. Not too many of them are that great.
this weird side story with like the other Spartan.
I was so confused what was going on with this. Why do we need this?
I was like, this is just kind of strange at this point. I was like, I'm happy to see more of the Spartans get screen time, but I feel like this is like a storyline that came in like
This is just like random filler just to make it fill the quota of the hour-long shows.
I'm happy they're establishing how to learn the Covenant language. That's kind of cool, but it's just it feels strange seeing the storyline.
Yeah. Like one of them randomly dyes her hair pink streaks. They start telling us stories about Halsey like killing their pets that she gave them.
Don't get me wrong, like even that's it just feels so like kind of strange at this point in the show, like so kind of off putting.
Yeah, it's just so random.
Like and maybe like chronologically and on paper it's in the right spot, but the way they've been telling the story has been so shit we haven't even noticed.
Yeah.
um
Like I don't know where this came from. I don't know where this is going for later.
the whole John like burying an artifact thing, I'm curious about, to say the least.
I'm so mad that they even came to this planet. Like, what if there's still remnants of the virus? You guys couldn't send a probe first to just double check and then come for the item?
And then John is beefing with Halsey in his head. He's like, "You were there, and for the love of God, stop taking your helmet off like so much." I'll be honest, I don't like this guy's face.
To be fair, he doesn't even need the helmet. They're just like there. It's not like they're going to attack anyone. There's no reason for a helmet.
It's just so off-putting to see him with just the armor on and no helmet, and then he'll put the helmet on for like 2 seconds and then take it off again. It's like, why? What's the point? And I'm pretty sure they did the helmet reveal thing early, so they wouldn't like copy the Mandalorian
Mm-hmm.
in that sense. But honestly, at that point, you guys should just copy the Mandalorian, made it more of like a secret or something. Cortana's cool.
I still don't just like how she just appears and everyone can see her.
No, yeah, her
Like,
just appearing is weird.
it's like it would make sense if your like suit just has a hologram thing that pops up, but her just going anywhere she wants with no projection anywhere.
Like, because that's how it is, at least in the games. She doesn't just appear unless there's like technology like putting her out, or like she'll appear on like Master Chief's wrist.
Yeah, like I could accept peering from the wrist, her hacking into a nearby computer or a TV or something, but she just appears in thin air. It's like, what? How are you being made right now?
I was like, that sci-fi stuff being sci-fi, but it's weird, especially since I don't know. There are like
So,
aspects of this show that are cool, and then there are aspects that are like really just kind of bothersome. It's like in the first episode, it was cool seeing Master Chief in action, like in the gunfight, in armor, and then
all the
I
explosion.
realized
We haven't got like anything like that since.
nothing like that. At most, is we got Soren just shooting a couple guys, and this assassin
We got
lady.
this assassin going after Quan.
Well,
It's like we used up all our like budget for the fighting budget, fighting choreography budget on the first episode. It's like it's okay. We don't need that. We don't need that.
like it's kind of disappointing, and I get because it's so early in the show, or early in like even the lore wise, that like the Covenant isn't in full force yet, but it's still just ridiculous. And the Covenant is like glassing whole planets. They confirm that. So like this ideology that people still believe them to just be like any type of propaganda is outrageous to me.
I'm looking up how many episodes. Like, what if this is like Moon Knight, where it's only 6 episodes? It's
And that
almost as
makes this
bad.
show terrible.
It's almost that bad. It's only 9 episodes long. So we're at episode 4. We're pretty much at the halfway mark.
Like,
4 and a
I'm
half.
sorry, Paramount Plus, like you guys, you guys really dropped the ball on this.
Half of next episode will be the halfway mark.
You guys super dropped the ball on this show, like super hard. Like between characters just being uninteresting, some of the acting being mid, the story just kind of being all over the place. Like you guys have super dropped the ball. It's actually really disappointing.
Yeah, there's 9 episodes this season, and it's already been renewed for season 2.
That's disgusting. I'm not gonna watch season 2.
Oh, so yeah, we're almost at the halfway point for the season, and I don't even know what we're doing.
Maybe it'll turn around and like I'll like it, but like I just, as of right now, I'm just like, what is going on? Like,
Is there a main goal for this season? Like, I'm not expecting us to defeat the Covenant in season 1.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't. The Covenant is going to be like a long overarching storyline, or it should be.
Like, is there like a general or like a mini boss or a mini thing where a goal or something this season for them to accomplish?
Like, I can't even say this is the Fall of Reach storyline because it's not. So, like, there's no way they're beating the Covenant anytime soon. I guess like he's gonna beat this girl. And my thing is like they're making a show with these characters.
Like, if the goal is the artifacts, they have the artifact now in episode. They have 2 artifacts right now in episode 2, and for all we know, that's all the artifacts there are.
Like, and like I don't know, it's off-putting. It's really off-putting. I'm like, I don't understand what storyline you guys are trying to go with. Like, you guys would have had like a much better story if you had just tried to actually incorporate the book's lore into the show and like just expand on what the book had to give us. Like, you didn't have to freelance it because clearly you guys aren't really good at writing stories.
Apparently, because like I don't know where. It kind of just seems like they're doing whatever they want. I don't see where any of this is going leading up to in like 4 more episodes.
Again, something might change and I might like it, and all this could just be character development for 4 episodes and they could have it be so paced. But it's kind of off-putting. Like I don't really understand what's happening. Like the story is to figure out who John is.
Yeah. The thing says it was slated for 10 episodes, but because of COVID, some production halted, and then there was problem in post-production that they ended up just making it a 9-episode series instead of its full 10-episode run. So I don't know if there's just stuff we're missing. Like, we can't do 10 episodes, so some of the stuff we need to pull out, and some of the stuff they left in make no sense without that stuff, or what?
I would have been okay with waiting for the show. Y'all could have delayed it, and people would still watch it. It's Halo. Like, come on.
Yeah, it's not like it's TV where they have concrete days for new seasons to start. You could drop at any point.
It's like we'll still watch it. Like, again, it's Halo.
Yeah.
So,
like, honestly, look at it. The numbering for the other shows: Moon Knight episode 3, Halo episode 4, Young Justice episode 5. They're all this season shows, and they're all at different points in their run right now.
Yeah. So Again, I don't know. I think they sank a lot of money into a project that they're not 100% sure where they're going with. I don't know how long the series is supposed to be. I don't know if like season one's gonna end and they're gonna do like a freaking huge time jump, which they could, I guess.
We miss all like the big battles in this time jump, so they can tell us another story of them going to someone's house and digging in their backyard.
You know what I'm saying?
Like that's all you had to do. Like make it like a siege, make the season a siege warfare or something. Them defending the planet that Quan's from.
Something, or just don't implement Quan.
I-
That's just me being biased, though. I don't
Mm.
like her character. I find her super just annoying and
Like,
honestly kind of pointless.
yeah, I kind of agree. Like, I was expecting a little bit more from her, but like, she hasn't done anything. But to be fair, I don't think anyone's done anything. Master Chief hasn't done much. The other Spartans haven't done much.
All she does is complain and then ask for help in the same breath.
John's friend that is helping Quan right now hasn't really done too much.
Again, 4 episodes in, and no one has really did anything. I think even the lady who invaded the ship did nothing.
As far as we know, she hasn't done anything. She invaded the ship, which is something, but like we don't even know why or what she did. I guess.
But we saw her invade the ship to get no information.
Oh yeah, she did get it, but she said it was like useless or something. Our drive was deleted or something. I don't remember.
So it's like she did nothing. It's like they did that just to have us see her that she could summon worms.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, maybe we'll keep watching. Maybe this will be a show we drop like Moon Knight. Maybe. We'll replace these shows with animes, guys.
This show, I don't want to say it's bad. Let me not say it's bad. I can't like it. It doesn't even feel. It feels like a TV YA show.
See, I don't know much about Halo, so I understand why Halo fans would not like the show because it goes against a lot of it. But like, even as a fan of science fiction, I don't know where this show is going. I don't know what the show is trying to do or anything.
Like, again, it seems like the big bad is this girl, I guess.
But there's no setup for like them to fight her in 5 more episodes.
Then you have this assassin girl, woman, girl, whatever.
Yeah, but that just seems like a Quan problem. It doesn't seem like something that anyone else really needs to get involved with.
And then they randomly give us the background of this girl for some reason. This episode, right? That was this episode.
Which girl?
Of the Covenant girl. She like kissed the guy, kissed this boy, and then the aliens attacked and took her.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, this came out of nowhere and served absolutely no purpose for this episode. Like, it's not even like they're doing it where they're having her and John like journeying side, like, you know, where it's like, you know what I mean? Like where it's like half the journey is John's, half the journey is hers, and they're like using a kind of parallel between them. Mm-hmm. So like they explain her background, they explain his background, and they keep going until ultimately they meet. It's not even like that. It's just like this like magical.
All this stuff is happening. Where is it going? We have no idea. We're just typing words. We didn't come up with a plot.
Like it's disappointing to say the least.
Okay. It is.
And that's all I can really say. I don't have really much to add until maybe next episode they'll have something more for me to say. Maybe
we'll finally know what all this is leading to because we have no idea yet.
Like it's maybe the goal is to find the Halo. I don't know.
Could be not. I don't know. Well, that is our thoughts and reviews of Halo episode 4. Are you guys enjoying this series? Do you guys have any idea where any of this is going? Let us know down in the comments below. Like and subscribe. Check us out at my social medias, Haxley GV on TikTok, Twitter, Twitch, Instagram, YouTube. And Geoff will be around wherever. Maybe he'll check up on the comments and say something back to you guys. Take care. Adios.